Was that a game 5?
That was game 5. That was game 5. He got it, and
K rule.
Well, he got a new Nair, so I mean, like, why not?
I never seen him play anything besides Ridley, but I'm very interested to see how this goes out. I can't imagine this being a good matchup for K rule, but at the same time, he can probably armor through a lot of Richters, because they get carried away with the F tilt and the in disadvantage they like to dare a lot. I feel like Richters could kind of have a flowchart playstyle once they get too comfortable. So he might be trying to recognize he's playing really slow right here. He's probably trying to figure out the pattern.
To be fair, like if you don't know the pattern of what this King K rule is doing, you're just gonna be like, wow, I'm gonna get
like
boxed.
Right there.
Yeah.
You see how you tried to F tilt right there? His dash check is running right through it. So I can see that coming in handy because Richter mains do love that F tilt mode. That is a very good move. But it don't matter what you can't armor through that.
Bro, once I saw him get caught in that fire, I was like, I knew it was over because like even if you try to SCI up, which is the way you have to get out of it.
He's just so big.
Exactly.
I feel like the best thing to do against that when you're on the ledge is just honestly just wait for them to throw it afterwards and then get up at there's like a time you could do to like get up around it.
Oh, well, that was a mistake.
Yeah, well, that's not going to help you. That's easy to get off the ledge when you throw it the wrong way. That's it.
Yeah, I love that from Edboy. He literally just said, you're just going to land right here. I don't even have to move.
I thought he was going to try to mix up and like land behind him. Oh, good up B reaction to that. Then I had to deal with that little command grab. I guess you could say that a command grab.
So that's what Frosty likes to do. Just like if you land right next to him, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna do uppercuts. Frame 6. What are you gonna do about it?
I mean, yeah, it's a good up B out of shield, which you should punish people for doing it.
Whoa.
It's a very good get off me option. Resets neutral and allows Belmont to get the space that he likes to have to. See, the good thing, Dan, K Rool's living for a while. Those moves normally kill people at these percent, but K Rool is so big.
Yeah, he's the second heaviest character in the game for a reason, but he cannot live that F tilt max space, by the way.
Yeah, that's a tipper. Don't it have a tipper kind of property on it? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much all of his whips have the tipper property, but it's not as drastic as like Marth.
Oh yeah, Marth's tippers are absurd. If he had a bigger tipper hitbox, he would be better than Lucini.
And if the hit tippers actually were like that much stronger, like it wasn't. What?
Oh wow! And just like that, he brought this game back. And I feel like if Edboy could take this game, I honestly think the chance of it winning the set increases by dramatically. Not just because game 1, but I think Frosty's a player that like. If you could beat him in a mental battle, I feel like he just basically gives you everything you want in the match. Like, he's definitely going to tend to make more mistakes, and he doesn't even care at that point. So I feel like if he could take this game 1, I don't think Frosty would be happy about it.
Pretty much how I say it about how some of these young players, they have this young man's mentality. Like, as soon as things just don't go their way for whatever reason, they just start saying, dang, what? Dang! What?
I wonder if he thought he could grab the ledge from the air dodge, but that's definitely not going to help someone's mental game, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like beating Frosty mental. I don't think that's going to affect Edboy.
No.
But Frosty, like, that's definitely going to give him a cyber. That's going to build some confidence, and that's something you don't want to get players on that caliber.
Which is crazy because I mean, he was actually keeping it somewhat close. Like, I think even if he got hit by the axe, the thing is with that axe, it would have sent him vertically. He actually would have been able to recover a little bit better. But he was saying to himself, man, I don't want to get hit, so I air dodged. I think he buffered a movement, which made him die. That's why he died.
He probably should have just nared. Wouldn't the super armor work? Or does it only work from the belly part?
It works from the belly part, but I think I don't know. I think it would have just been easier to just eat it. Just eat it. Eat the hit, and then you would have lived it.
Oh, my goodness.
So, I don't remember how this went in the winner's side. I think this...
No,
they didn't play.
No, they didn't play. They both lost to Atada.
Oh, well,
so, you know, the champ. He's constantly waiting in grand finals for his next opponent. So it's going to be either one of these two. One of them two is going to get the run back. Will either one of them be successful in the run back? That's
the real question.
But I did like, I mean, Edboy his game 2 against Tada was that great, but I did like, he was playing well until he got PK thundered off stage. It just went downhill from there. But right now, Frosty's playing like he wants that run back. And as you see, he's got a nice little lead right here. But he's but he's not safe though. This is not a comfortable lead against Ridley.
To be fair, I know why he did not choose Ridley against him. Because he said, man, maybe I could like, and then he's like, wait, I really can't get around these projectiles. That's really the thing with Ridley. Once you have a character who has good projectiles, you can just wall him out. I keep saying this to
Wow, wait, how did that not beat his up smash? You just saw that?
Yeah.
What?
Because Ridley, man.
What?
Yeah, man. Feel bad. Feel bad, man. I tell people all the time, like, I even play Wolf pre-patch. This was so easy. Just press B against Ridley. Watch them try to play around it.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun.
And I'm just saying, like, if I could do that with Wolf, imagine what Richter can do.
I don't even think Richter's projectiles that annoying. It's the range of that whip, and then the projectiles just like add more to how annoying. It's like I don't think like Axe is not that hard to deal with. I don't think his whatever that thing, that boomerang thing he throws, that hard to deal with. The Holy Wand's the annoying one, but it's a situational projectile. He basically only really uses it on the ledge but like it's the whip at that range of the whip that makes it more annoying. It's like I feel like that's what really gets people.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I
the
thought
Richter genius, man.
All right.
The reason why we picked him up, man.
See, look at that. Like, you see that F tilt? Like, look at that. Like, how do you get around that? He throws that crap at you, and then he does that, and then that F tilt. Look at that. You get near him, he runs an F tilt again. Like that. I think that's what makes Richter annoying, not necessarily projectiles. The projectiles, I don't think his projectiles are that good. What makes him good is that whip.
It's just. Oh wow! It just really accentuates the whip, bro. All the projectiles and everything. Like, okay, up throw. Yeah, that's not true.
Like, look at that. Like that. Like, you know, see that?
Yeah, I can feel bad now.
Yeah, like look at this. Like that whip is a projectile that's attached to him on his own base. It feels like you're dealing with a projectile. Look at that.
And the crazy thing is, this was his counter pick. He said, maybe I can deal with him on a small stage.
You know. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
Ooh, see, that's the thing about the Belmonts. They literally spawn that kill percent. He can still take this. Oh, that's it, buddy.
Yeah, why'd you? I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, that had to be a misinput. But you know, going back on that. I actually think it's easy to beat projectile characters, you know, like Richters or, you know, or Samuses. I think it's easy to beat them on bigger stages like Town and Pokemon Standard smaller stages. Because people say they have more room to run away with the projectiles, but I feel like you have more room to maneuver around the projectiles. While on the smaller stage, you have less room to maneuver around them, and they tend to have better box options than most characters in the first place. Like, you get near a Snake, he has down air to shield, his tilts are so insane.
I'm so grateful you finally say that, because I've been thinking the same thing, but people just don't see
like,
it. They're like,
I honestly think you need to take them to bigger stages. Like, they are worse on bigger stages than they are on smaller stages.
That's if you have a character that's decent enough mobility around it.
Even then, like, when I play slow characters, just like, I feel like I still have more. I have more room to maneuver around the projectiles. You know, I can take my time with it. But I have less space with it. And then they have good box options. Like, you finally get near a Pac-Man.
Yeah.
They got near the shield. They got fair the shield. And then they throw the hydrant. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like you have less room to play around it. And then they can camp under the platform right there. And then they can all box. Projectile Villager, he can box you. He has Nair. He has jabs. So I don't think the small stages, I think you actually need to ban those against them.
I say the medium stage is a better one. Because, I mean, I play in Cineroar too. I can't play against the... why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
I mean, yeah.
Those a lot of bad questions.
I mean, he really wanted to land, dude.
He's like, let me get these Tims. He's like, no.
But yeah, I think you like these. Like, I think Smashville is a huge mistake right here. Like, Richter is just going to run away on you. You do not want to take characters with that much range and with projectiles like that. Like, look at this. He has no room to play around this stuff.
Yeah, he's a bit too big for the stage. Probably, I would have said like Yoshi's Story, but I know he would have banned that because it's a slant.
Like, take him to Kalos, take him to you know Pokemon Stadium, take him to Town and City. Just like one of those stages is going to be open. Not Smashville. You see, he's getting wrecked right here. He has no room to do anything.
Maybe, yeah. I think Town and City would have been a better play if he's going to stick with Ridley. But jeez, this is looking rough.
So yeah, for all you people out there, please stop saying projectile characters thrive on big stages. I think that's a big myth. And I think you guys are crazy for thinking that.
I think it depends on the. Wow, this is bad. This is bad. That was just brutal. That whole match needs to be clipped or something like that.
Like, excuse my language, but that was an ass whipping.
That was.
I'm gonna call it what it is.
No. He was an ass whipping, man. That's what it was. He put him in shape.
Man, bro.
He got the switch from the back. He's like.